I thought he'd spread out. He's leaving. He's going.
I have been sitting on this box for what feels like almost 2 weeks. I don't know what's inside. I've avoided anybody else's unboxings, but I am super excited to dive in. Hey friends, welcome back to my sewing room. My name is Becca, and in today's video, we're going to do Vlogmas Day 12. I'm going to open my advent calendars at the end of this video, but first, we're going to do an unboxing for the Ginger Quilter box for December 2021. But before we do that, in the November box, she gave us fabric and a pattern to put together a very good sized wall hanging quilt, Christmas themed, using the Hustle and Bustle fabric. And that weekend after I got it, I went to work on it. It only took me an afternoon. I finished it. This is what the quilt looks like. Isn't it absolutely gorgeous? It is using the Hustle and Bustle fabric from Basic Gray for Moda Fabrics. I think that's right. Maybe it's One Canoe too. I can't remember, to be honest with you. But it is Hustle and Bustle, so I can tell you that. And the pattern is the mini stocking pattern from Lello Boutique. I believe she actually has that pattern in a full-size quilt, but the pattern that Ginger Quilter Box gave us last month was for a smaller wall-hanging version of it, and that's a pretty good size pattern. If you want to see all of the contents that were in that box, I'll link up here the November unboxing for Ginger Quilter, and you can get all the details about the pattern and the fabric and all that other stuff there. I love it when I get a box that has everything I need for a project so I can just open it and start working right away. And that's one of the reasons why I really love the Ginger Quilter box, because it is a kit. It is project focused. I have everything I need for that kit. Those boxes are right up my alley. So if you're looking for a subscription box and you don't want one that's just going to add to your stash, you want something project focused, highly recommend this one. I'll put a link in the first comment down below this video where you can sign up. And when you do, make sure to let Natalie know that I sent you her way. Let's dive in. Here's a Ginger Quilter box for December 2021. I've cut the tape and going to struggle lifting the lid. I always have a hard time getting the lids open. There we go. Sneak peek of the inside of the box. Right on top, we have our pamphlet that tells us about everything that's inside of here. And oh my goodness, I already see something that I know I'm going to love. I'm going to tell you there is a pattern correction. I know this because I got an email from Natalie. So if you are a subscriber and you haven't checked your email, make sure to do so, because there is a pattern correction waiting for you. The pattern is inside this pamphlet, so I'm just going to take that and set it aside. We'll look at that in a minute. One of the things that I love about her pamphlets is she shows all of the items that are in here, and she writes a little bit of a story to help you understand why she curated the box the way she did. So let me read the letter to you as we go through each item that's in here. I'm really excited about the project that she's given us a pattern for. I've always wanted to do a project like this. You'll see. She lists out all of the items that are in the box. She does have a little typo because it says the theme of the box is Woodland Wonder for November 21. This is December, so a little bit of a typo there. She lists out all the items that are in the box, why she chose them, and then she closes the letter with this. Even though this isn't a holiday themed box, I sent that last month, I just want to wish you a happy holiday season. Enjoy the festivities and warmth this season brings. I am truly grateful that I get to interact with you all. It's been a great year, and there's lots more where that came from. Don't forget to post your sewing projects on Instagram and tag me at Ginger_Quilter. I'm excited to see your creativity. Follow her on Instagram. I'll put the link to that in the first comment down below this video. But follow me on Instagram as well, because when I get a box that has a project in it and I am working on it, I like to do little video snippets and photos over on Instagram so you can get sneak peeks of what I'm going to eventually show you here on YouTube over on Instagram. The pattern that we have is called the Woodland Chain Quilt Pattern, and it will make a quilt measuring 44 inches by 56 inches. Take a look. She writes, I'm excited to share with you my very first written pattern. I wanted to try something simple for my first one, so I made a slight variation on a classic Irish chain. I love how the piecing is so simple, but the effect of the whole quilt is really beautiful. I have to say, I totally agree with you. This looks gorgeous and I can't wait to make it. I have always wanted to make an Irish chain. This is a variation on that. I think this is going to be gorgeous. My only complaint, I wish it were bigger, but you could just add more fabric and add more blocks and make it bigger if I wanted it to be. 44 inches by 56 inches. That's a good throw size quilt though. Hey, and nicely done, Natalie, writing your first pattern. Way to go. We have a little sweet treat. She does these frequently. We have a Choco room. I have never heard of a Choco room. Have you heard of these before? This is what it looks like. I can't even pronounce it. Is it Mehi? I'm not even sure. She said, to my knowledge, there are no mushrooms in these snacks, but aren't they adorable? So they're little like biscuits with some milk and dark chocolate up here, I guess. I don't know. I've never had these. I've never seen them. Yes, they're cute and they fit the theme for your Woodland Wonder box. It's been a minute since I've got one of these in a box and I can't say I'm upset with it. We have a mini wool pressing mat. Isn't that awesome? Take a look down here. She writes that wool mats are awesome because they press both sides of your fabric at once. This little mini is great for small seams and blocks. She also says that I am dreaming of setting up an ironing station right next to my sewing machine so I don't have to stand up every time I need to press. And that is exactly what I do. I do have a bigger surface for pressing bigger things like quilts, but when I'm working on blocks, I do everything sitting down. Everything has to be within arm's reach of my sewing machine. I highly recommend that, Natalie. Oh my gosh. I feel like we got a Christmas present in this box. It's even in a little styrofoam thing to keep it protected. And it kind of goes with something we got in one of the Cotton Cuts packages for Vlogmas 2021. Once you see it, you'll know what I'm talking about. We have a hedgehog dish. Isn't he cute? Let's pull him out. She writes, I don't know anyone who doesn't like hedgehogs. If you're ever sad, look up #hedgehoglove on Instagram. You won't regret it. This little dish can be used for odds and ends or turned into a pincushion if you're feeling crafty. He's so stinking cute. I have never looked up the hedgehog love hashtag. I don't know what's waiting for you there. But now I want to go look. I love that Natalie takes the time to give us all of the fabric that we need to make our quilt top. She has given us a 2-yard cut of a Raleigh Blake solid. It is actually more of a cream color than it is an actual solid white. So that's a nice off-white and it coordinates very nicely with our fat quarter bundle. As you can see here, we have got a 6-piece fat quarter bundle from Dear Stella. And it fits the theme of the box so nicely. Take a look. Natalie writes that the whole box theme started with hedgehogs. The woodsy floral fabric is what pulled it all together. I loved the ferns, the mushrooms, and the snails. If you want a larger quilt, simply add some extra coordinating fat quarters and you can make it as big as you like. I love this box, and if you are looking for a new subscription box in the new year, highly recommend. All of the information for how you can sign up will be in the link in the first comment down below this video. Don't forget to let Natalie know that I sent you. Let's move on to our advent calendars. It's day 12. I've got Cotton Cuts and Missouri Star, and I was actually mistaken in yesterday's video when I said that day 12 would be our very last package. It's not. There are 13 days of items. So tomorrow I will be kicking off a new advent calendar, which I will show you in tomorrow's video, and opening the final Cotton Cuts package. Speaking of Cotton Cuts, let's start with their package first. This is what it looks like. It says for good measure. I'm not even going to guess at what's in here. Oh, Okay. We have a tea towel. This is from Melody Miller of Ruby Star Society, and it's in shades of like this burgundy and pink, and it's got all different types of measurements on the tea towel. It's cute. I have not been really excited about tea towels before because I didn't really use my kitchen. But now that I'm using my kitchen and doing some baking and stuff, I can see where these come in really handy. So I'm probably going to take the tag off of it and take it to the kitchen because I'm going to do some baking today and I'm going to put this to good use right away. Probably wash it first. That's neat. Very practical gift that I have never appreciated in my life until now. Before I open 2021's day 12, let's take a look at what we got in 2018 so I can let you decide whether or not 2021's box is better than 2018's. Sneak peek for you. Oh, there's a few things in here. Oh, that's cool. Day 12 includes 2 recipe cards for cookies and a wooden spoon with the Missouri Star logo on the back. Spoiler alert, I've had a few people ask about this. I'm comparing my 2021 box to 2018 because that was the last Missouri Star box I got for an Advent season. There was one in 2020, but they were sold out by the time I went to buy one. All right, day 12. Oh, there's a few items in here. Oh, what is this? So Missouri Star does videos on their website every day where they're talking about the items that are in the package, but when you record a little bit ahead of schedule so that you can stay on path with each of these items being opened on the day they were supposed to be opened on YouTube, you don't get the benefit of hearing Jenny's explanation beforehand. I gotta wait. So I'm going to tell you what I think this is used for. And by the time you're watching this, I will have already seen the video over at MissouriStarQuiltCo.com, and I will know how it's actually used. But I'm going to tell you what I think it is. We have this little thing that looks a little bit like a salt shaker, and this little bag of Quilter Select Free Fuse, which is a semi-permanent fusible powder. I think what you probably do is take this fusible powder and put it in this tin, though how you open it, I don't know. You can turn this to dial different things, but I don't know how you pop it open to fill it up. I'm sure the video will show me, but I think you put this in here and you can use this to sprinkle fusible powder on things that you want to base, like smaller projects. So I think this is a basting notion. Guess we'll find out if I'm right or not. Day 12 is in the books. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, and come on back tomorrow to see what we get in day 13. Don't forget, I'm going to be starting a new Advent calendar series tomorrow. Woohoo! Bye.